Hello, welcome back to the channel. Alright, today we're going to be looking at Ralph Lauren items, and they will be getting increasingly more valuable as this list goes on. So let's get started. First item, we have a basic Ralph Lauren t-shirt. Now these go for around 10 bucks. Truthfully, these are not as common as you think. I don't find them that as common as the t-shirts, but if you do come across it, you get around 10, maybe $15 for this item. Next we have, now this is the common, very common, very saturated Ralph Lauren item. They're basic button-up t-shirts with basic colors. This is not even a flashy colorway, so it goes around 15, maybe 20 if you're lucky. Next we have Ralph Lauren jeans. Go for around 15 to 20 also. Ralph Lauren jeans is not that popular. It's not that common to come by anyways. But even if you come by them, not that common. Maybe on the high end you'll probably get 25 depending on condition. And if it doesn't have any other like patches or anything to make it stand out more, you could get, 15, 20, 25 for it. Next item we have, now this is a little bit on the higher end, I think probably 20, 25. This person got 30 for this item. It's a vintage flannel item, Ralph Lauren flannel shirt, and now that's the price for them. I think it's the colorway that sold this. It's like a red and green colorway, and this one went for, and it's also 100% wool. That definitely helped it out for sure. Yep, that's the selling point. Let's go with that. That's the selling point. The 100% wool is why this item sold for $30. Next we have V-neck Ralph Lauren peanut cotton sweater, 38. Once again, I think it's probably on the high end, maybe not, probably 30, 35 for it. They got 38 for this. Peanut cotton is a selling point. Peanut cotton with Ralph Lauren is very popular. If you can find it, it's gonna raise the value of any kind of sweaters or t-shirts. Even the regular polo shirts will go up in value if it's peanut cotton. So there it goes with that. Ralph Lauren peanut cotton sweater, $38. Next we have, now this I think it's undersold. It's probably because it's faded. It's a Ralph Lauren Indian Aztec Southwest sweater. It's a nice sweater. I just think that it is faded. If it's not faded by design, I just, it's faded. And I think the person probably undersold it. But anyways, they still got $40 for this item. Oh, there it goes. It's not undersold. $21 shipping, which is definitely overcharging on shipping. This could fit in a $7 flat rate. Shipping should have been like $8, $9 at the highest. So $21. So there you go. It's not exactly oversold. Aztec, anything Aztec and Ralph Lauren, Aztec period is good money. Be on the lookout for that. Next we have Ralph Lauren color block patchwork plaid flannel work shirt. That's the title. It's a little bit of everything that we've seen so far. $40. Could have easily got 50 for this. Nice nice stock footage to go with it. I wonder if it's peanut cotton. It's not, it doesn't say peanut cotton. Classic fit. This is very nice. Very nice. And this sold for $40 plus 10 shipping. So the takeaway is the bright colors. Bright colors in Ralph Lauren does very well. Anything besides regular button-up shirts, if it's any kind of design like this, if it had little dogs, if it had little designs on it, it would have gone for around this price. Next we have, this is 100% undersold. This could have easily been 80, maybe even 100 bucks. They sold it for 40. So this is a Ralph Lauren Sportsman patchwork long sleeve rugby shirt. This logo right here, this patch is a vintage patch for sure. I've looked into this before. This is a vintage patch, and they undersold this probably by 40 bucks for sure. So this should be higher. But anyways, this is another Ralph Lauren. Like I said, any kind of Ralph Lauren that you come by that is different from a regular everyday Ralph Lauren is definitely gonna be big money. So this Sportsman went for $40. Very nice. Next we have, I've sold one of these, not with the dragon, but this design. I've sold one of these before for around $59. This one went for $44, a little bit undersold. This is a Ralph Lauren extra large. It's an extra large too. Extra large overall print featherweight mesh. The featherweight mesh is another types of Ralph Lauren. It's very, very nice. One of their newer styles. Oh no, no tag photo. Oh, there it goes right here. This is it right here. Very valuable. I'm sure all you guys would have picked this up. Nobody would have passed on this. About $44 for this. Could have got more. This is nice. You don't see these kind of Ralph Laurens every day. Even without the Ralph Lauren logo, I think you still could have got 25 to 30 for this. Just by itself, I think somebody would have bought it. All right, let's go to the next one. Next one we have Ralph Lauren Country denim dungarees work shirt. They got 50 for this, and they got 50 for this right here. The dungaree work shirt, 100% cotton. This is nice. I'm surprised, truthfully, I'm kind of surprised this sold for that much, because it doesn't even have a logo, not even a little pony anywhere. Yet they still got $50 for this, and it had a little stain. So there it goes. But anyways, these types of button-up shirts, the denim button-up shirts, sell well regardless of the brand. Be on the lookout for those. If you're new and you don't know, these kind of shirts, regardless of the brand, even if it had like a work patch or a business patch on it, they still will sell. All right, next, I've sold one of these probably like 2 weeks ago. It was an Italy one. It didn't have this part though, but it was just like this, and I sold it for around the same price, $50, probably like a month ago. So once again, Ralph Lauren, this is like, you could say that this is like the location series. There's Spain. I've seen the Spain. I've seen the USA. I've seen the Canada. So once again, once you come across the big pony, all these letterings, location, get big money for these. And there's the back. This is the racing series of the Ralph Lauren. So they got 50-50 for this. Be on the lookout for those also. Next, we have a pair of sunglasses. This is very unassuming. You would go to your bins, you would go to the, not the bins, you'll go to your Goodwill Salvation, and you'll see this in the compartment, display case, and you probably ignore it. I know I would have, because you really can't see that it says Ralph Lauren right here. Anyways, this sold for $50. Free shipping, of course, but shipping on this is not expensive. There goes the little Polo Ralph Lauren, and it got, I think this is a little part right here. It says Polo. This is definitely vintage. It says Polo Ralph Lauren Havana frames. There you go. Be on the lookout. Glasses. Take a closer look. This one sold for $50. Next, we have regular polo shirt. This is not regular. This is a camouflage military USA Division 6 flags. Very rare. Sold for $60. I think they could probably got more for this, because I've never seen this before. This is the back. That's the front. And it's a 2XL tall, which is not super common. There it goes. Be on the lookout. This sold for $60. Next, we have a hat. This even looks like a kid's hat. This looks small. It doesn't say that. This is a Ralph Lauren dad hat, limited edition P-Wing Bulldog Tiger patch. So that's the Bulldog Tiger patch. Handover, New York. This is nice. This is one size. There we go. This sold for, yeah, this is for New York. This is New York. This is Ithaca. And it says, I think this right here part says New York. This says New York right here. And this sold for $80 plus $10 shipping. So if you have fancy hats like this, don't undersell it for sure. This is a very nice hat. So this hat went for $80. $80. Next, we have, this is interesting. I definitely had to add this to this vintage Ralph Lauren Polo women's. This is a women's perfume, and it's 70% full. It says 70% full in the title. I mean, 70%. I guess. I would have said 70% would have been up here, a little bit higher. Yes, this is 70%. This is more like 60 because this is like 50. That's 60. Up here, 70. 70% full. Somebody bought it for $80. There it goes. If you know your colognes, what I have to say about it is, how do you know that's really Ralph Lauren cologne here? Like, they could have easily just taken the top off, filled it up with something else. I'm not saying the seller did it. I'm talking about wherever they got this cologne. Because if you don't know the smell, I don't think this person would have known the smell. This person would have known the smell, knowing that it's vintage. But anyways, it sold for $80, man. $80 for this perfume. Next, we have a sweater. $80 for this sweater. Ralph Lauren hand knit reindeer pattern jacket wool. It's not a jacket. It's more like a, what is it called? Cardigan. There it goes. It's that time of year. They got $80 for this wool. Yep, wool sweater, reindeer, and it's medium, not even that big. And he took a photo on their bed. $80 for this. Let's move on. Next, we have racing jackets. We're up to $84. Once again, Ralph Lauren and racing goes hand in hand. Anything that they have that's part of racing teams, pick it up. Big Pony, pick it up. This is also 2011. Did they put that in the title? Yes. Ralph Lauren 2011 United States Racing Team jacket. There we go. So that makes it more valuable because this is the 2011 version. So there's probably a race that happened in 2011 that this came from. So be on the lookout for any time Ralph Lauren is associated with a year or an event or something like that. 84 for this. Let's go. Next we have a puffer jacket. I'm surprised this went for this much. I'm surprised. This is a Ralph Lauren vest 2XL poly goose down Y2K. There it goes. I don't know what's Y2K about it. I just think they're adding keywords, but this is 90% goose down. That's where the value came from. Is definitely from the filling. If this was polyester, it would not have gone for this price. So the lesson on this one is goose down, 100% goose down, 90% goose down. It's highly valuable. Yeah, highly sought after. Because this is not even a big pony. So I think, I'm not gonna say this is an anomaly, but I can't really see why this went for $100. This is a regular pony to me. Alright, but anyways, next. 115, we have a Ralph Lauren woman oversized cropped hoodie, big pony. This is the spell out. This sold for this much because of the spell out. So if this doesn't say Ralph Lauren, if it says Old Navy, Gap, anything spelled out, what is it, Nautica, Tommy Hilfiger, it's good money. Probably not 115, but it's definitely, people like spell outs. People like to represent their brand. Let everybody know the brand that I got on. But this is very nice though. Oh, plus it's newer tags. There it goes. It didn't say that in the title. There you go. This one sold for 115. Next we have, oh, I had to add this in. This was listed for 120, so they took an offer on it. But the fact that it was still listed for 120, I'm like, I gotta put it up. Because this is a regular rugby beanie. Ralph Lauren beanie, rugby. It says vintage Ralph Lauren 2004 rugby kit rare. There it goes. This went for, let's say $100. Let's put a price on it of $100. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Next we have, I had to put this one in. $200. Oh, I have this too early. I thought this was like $119. No, this is $200. Ralph Lauren Cardinals. I didn't know they made these. I've never seen this before. That's why I had to put this on the list. Cardinals. So once again, if it's any team, Boston, New York, Yankees, Miami, whatever, is this one. So it's the Ralph Lauren Cardinals polo shirt. Look at the back. Look at this. That is nice. Look at that. That is nice. Nice stitch logo. So it's part of the Ralph Lauren. No, it's the regular series. This is very nice. You could tell this is quality. So they took an offer on it on 200. So don't know what it sold for. But I put this on the list because it's very nice and unique. I've never seen this before. Next, we have, see, 125. I thought it was 119. So this is 125. Ralph Lauren cardigan, camel hair, cable knit. So this is because of the camel hair. 100% camel hair. Look out for camel hair on any items that you're selling. Within reason. If it's super old, it might just be old. So this is a nice cardigan. Sold for 125. 125. Very nice, very nice. Next, they have, look at this, another spell out, 135. Probably could have got more for this. This is a Ralph Lauren varsity denim spell out Letterman bomber jacket. Missing the tag, missing the size tag. They said XL. I could agree with that. Very nice. Nice retro looking colorway. It's not vintage. They didn't put vintage on there. It doesn't look vintage. This tag doesn't look vintage. I just think they made it look like it's vintage. But this is nice. 135 on this jacket. Next we have Ralph Lauren lambskin jacket bomber soft. I've sold a lambskin before. I think it was a guest jacket. I think I got like 130 for it. If it was Ralph Lauren, I would have got $224 for this medium, genuine, 100% leather jacket. Very nice. $224 for this. It looks soft. This thing looks buttery soft. For sure. Now, I'm not saying that you probably won't come across these jackets. Leather jackets in Goodwill and Salvation is not something people touch very often. Especially if it's out of season. You could go in there in June and July and come across one of these type of jackets. In the bins, they don't pick up heavy stuff. In my bins, they don't. You could come across this. $224 waiting for you if you could find it. Next, we have $240 for this Ralph Lauren high-tech weatherproof. Waterproof. I said Waterproof jacket, size medium. I've never seen this before. Truthfully, I probably would never come across this. This is nice. This is upper echelon stuff. Actually, that's not true. Once again, they don't touch coats in my Salvations also. So the selling point here is this Polo Tech. Looks kind of vintage, but it's not. So this one sold for $240. Very nice. Next we have another leather jacket, $240. This is the Farrington black leather bomber jacket. Keyword moto. Well, maybe it's for motorcycle riders. Yeah, I would say so. Look at this. Forgot what that's called. Stock footage. The stock footage. 100% leather. Basic, black jacket. It looks basic to me, but it's not. I'm pretty sure it's very high end. $240 for this jacket. Next we have something different. This is a Ralph Lauren Boston bag. Boston bag Safari beige. Used from Japan. $244. This is nice. Like, Ralph Lauren is my favorite brand to resell. Not their regular stuff, but when I come across things like this is nice. Like, Ralph Lauren has a lot of these old, vintage, unique, high design items. But anyways, this bag right here went for $244. So if it's not this bag and you come across another bag that's sort of like this, you can still get 50, 60 bucks for it. That's how I learn. Like when I'm watching this, I'm like, yeah, I might never come across this kind of bag, but I'm looking at the features of the bag and see what stands out. So when my eyes, when it catches my eyes, I'll kind of know, like, yo, I thought I saw a Ralph Lauren bag like this before online when I was doing my studies, and to be on the lookout for stuff like this. $244. Next we have Ralph Lauren Expedition camo pants. There you go. Trans Alaska. This is nice. This is very nice. This sold for $300. If this was a part of the set, because I could definitely see this having a matching top just like this. Probably $1,000 item. Because I would guess that the top would be more valuable than the bottom. This is very nice. Okay. Next we have, this is the creme of the creme. Ralph Lauren men's tailored double-breasted wool Chesterfield coat. So I'm guessing this coat is called a Chesterfield, the style of it. $319. You know what? I have a coat that's not exactly similar to this, but it's heavy wool just like this that I haven't listed. I just haven't listed it. And this had a lot of defects too. Sold for $319 though. Yeah, I would pass on this every time, because it's just too heavy, too big. $319 if you took a step back and looked at it. $319 for this Chesterfield coat. Two more. Next we have the classic, which I've never seen before. The bear, the Polo bear, the Martini. This is the Martini bear. They said in the title. It's a Ralph Lauren Martini bear hooded sweater. $415 for this. Can you imagine coming across this at the bins? Because I think that's where you'd come across it. I don't know if somebody at the yard sale is going to sell it to you. But this right here, $415 on the high end for the Martini Bear. Last one we have is a star. It's a plain star. I don't pick them out. I'm just pointing it out. A plain star, Ralph Lauren wool star sweater, $540. I wonder what the significance is behind this star. Hand knit wool. I understand hand knit is valuable, but I don't know if it's $540 worth of valuable. So I'm guessing this is also vintage. It doesn't say that in the title, but I'm guessing it is. To be at $540. But anyways, that's the list. It got pretty ridiculous. You got $540 for this item. You got $10 for this. That's Ralph Lauren for you. A very wide range of items that they sell. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, if you guys learned anything, please like and subscribe. Check back for another video. I'm out.